This is Jacob from Wager Me This. The video I put out today, I decided that I would do a live one of it too, because obviously, even though I don't, you could mess with recordings, you could record it 100 times, whatever, till you got what you wanted. I'm gonna do the exact same thing here. Got a $1,000 bankroll. I'm gonna be playing $100 don'ts. I'm gonna be adjusting them to a cross betting, and I'm going to be shooting the 4-2-4-2 hardway set. Why am I using the 4-2-4-2 hardway set? Because I have a very consistent 4 shots with it, maybe 5 shots at the most. It's very consistent. I very rarely do much better than that, and I almost always 7 out. Hello, everybody. I almost always 7 out within about 8 shots. Every now and then I'll go longer than that, but a huge majority of the time I do not. So this is the video I made today was about sucking at dice control and taking advantage of sucking at dice control. So that's what we're going to do here. 4-2-4-2 hardway set from about stick left 2. I've been practicing from that distance, which is roughly 9 feet, I would say. All right, there's a 4. We're going to go all the way across. Again, we got 100 there, 135 out there. We can put 35 in the come, or we can put odds. Let's go with 35 in the come. That gives us a chance to win on the 11 as well. 7 rolls will basically break even. But if we hit anything else, we'll make some money and replace it with that. Here we go. Oh, wow. Now I'm going to shoot lights out. Glad I didn't put it in the odds, right? All right. I'm going to be off on these place bets. Obviously, I can't be off on the come. That's 2 shots. We're still going to do the same thing at 4 shots. Hey, there's right back on the 4. That's 3 4s in a row. There's part of my my loss back. This is going to be our 4th shot. Still got to have that 35 out there. Here we go. 4th shot after this, we're going to pull down. And there's the 10. Awesome. Just going to travel. I'm going to drop $1 for 50. I'm going to pull all these bets down. That was our 4th shot before a 7. Now all these shots are before a 7, because that's what generally you're trying to do when you do dice control, is you're trying to defeat the 7. All right, I'm going to stick with the 4-2-4-2. Obviously, I have a 10 working there all the time, but I'll probably roll a 7 in the next couple of rolls. It's pretty consistent. There's a 5. Shot looks good, though. That's roll number 5, I believe. Shot looks really tight. Really locked in. And there's my 7 on the 6th roll. Guys, it's uncanny how bad dice control can work out in your favor. It's just... Okay, so I'm up about 40 bucks. I'll call it 40. All right, 4-2-4-2. And guys, believe it or not, I practiced this hardway set. I don't know how many rolls. I got multiple books. And guys, the books I use are graph paper books. So I do double squares on them. So like I make them 2 of the squares big for all my numbers. That way I can write underneath it if it was a point or whatever, you know, put a little P there or whatever. And basically, this hardway set just the hang of it. But then I got to thinking about it. I was like, hold on now. You did get the hang of it. You got the hang of it for exactly 4 rolls on average. So then I was like, I'll take advantage of that. There's a 3-2-5. It's going to be, let's put, so what do we have? 135. Let's put that 35 out there. 4242. Now, do I hit some don'ts? Yeah, I hit some every now and then. I'll knock them off every now and then. And there's the 6. So that's roll number 2. Remember, you got to keep track of your rolls. That's a big part of it. 35. We'll put this 15 in odds on top of that 35 just because we can. Roll number 3. And you only have to have that come up for the first roll as long as you make money. Okay, roll number 3 is a nothing because that'll cover the 35 you need to cover. Here we go. Number 4 is a 7 out. Imagine that. Imagine that. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe you can't put the odds up. That was the problem. Either way, no big deal. All right, shot number 3. Same thing, 4242. So we've had a 6 shooter and we've had a 4 shooter. All right, there's an 8. $35 in the come. And guess this is just for me. You know, this is all my personal work that I've put in. Hello, everybody that I didn't say hi to. And it's told me that, hey, you got to stay in this range if you're going to use this kind of dice play. Oh, we smacked that 8. I kind of thought we might hit that 8. All right, same thing here. We're going to be off except for that 8, obviously. So that was roll 2. Yo, that ain't good. Roll 3. Derailing. I don't normally get yo's out of this. That was a little bit unique. And there's the 8. All right. That's roll number 4, guys. We're going to win our 35. Pull everything down. We're going to stick to it. Because I am down a little bit, I'm going to put 60 in odds. This is just slight adjustment I'm making, hopefully generate some profit. Obviously, I could hit the 8. But if my average stays true, I probably won't. There's the 6. That's roll number 5. There's the aces. That's roll number 6. There's roll number 7 is also a 6. So this is what gets people sometimes when it goes, and it looks like it's going so good, because it is going good. But the average for me, there's another 11. That was either 7 or 8 there, I'm not sure which. The average for me hangs down around 4 and 5. There's the 5, so it's shooting well right now. I had a long roll in the video today as well. And I don't even think I hit the point in that long roll, did I? Hello, everybody. I'm not sure if I did or not. And there's our 7 out. I think that was either 9 rolls or maybe 10 all together there. I'm not sure exactly. 50 there, 100 there. For me, with the 4-2-4-2 set, That's a long roll. I mean, that's an extremely long roll for that set. I very rarely make it that long. All right, here we go. And guys, these dice are leaving out of my hand well. They're flying well. They're jumping well. Some of them are dying exactly how they're supposed to die. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, I still stick really close to that average. And I can only attribute it to two things. Either one, which is most likely true, is that I just suck at dice control. Or number two, that is actually not, dice control is actually not that effective. And so I lean toward the latter. I mean, the first thing, sorry. Then, ow, we're banging points. We're hitting a point every time. That's roll number 2. Again, I just think I'm not good at it. I do think it's real because I've done it with other dice sets and stuff, and I do have a little more success. Dang, that's 3 9s in a row. I do have a little more success with some other sets, but it's not enough to get me to be like, hey, I need to keep pursuing that. This is the 4th roll. And 7 on the 4th roll. I mean, guys, every now and then I'll get one longer, and guys, that was just like all the other shots. 35 there, 100 there. We're down just a little bit because we're banging points. That's a strategy issue. That has shit to do with dice control. There's another 11. The 11s they're a little goofy to me. I normally don't get them. Could hedge it out easily. Let's get a come out winner. We've had all come out losers. So there's the 4-2. This is the one you're supposed to get, right? That 4-2. All right, that's roll number 2. So this is probably a little dangerous here. But again, mostly all I'm showing is that if you know how consistent you are at something, why not play it? There's a 4. We're going to drop $1 for 50. This is going to travel. I'm not going to put no odds up this time. It's not our dollar. Was that roll number 4? No, that was roll number 3. I'm actually going to put another $25 bet out here in the come. There's the 9. We're going to win 35. We're going to pull all these down. Okay. Hopefully we can hit that 4 or that 9 first. That'd be nice. But if we don't, it's fine too. Just don't hit the 6. There's the 7, of course. That's the 5th roll, maybe. It's either the 5th or the 6th. I'm not sure which. Either way, it's loser, winner. It's a winner-loser. 1, 2, 3. We're down just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Like, when I say little, I'm like $10. Here we go. There's that 8 again. That's roll number 1. All that's from the 11s. It's really not from hitting the points. We hit a couple of 11s on the come out, which is unusual for me. because I think we've hit 2 of them. That's $200 right there that we would possibly not have lost. So here we go. That's roll number 2. And we got a 3. That's the ugliness right there of not playing the odds and playing the come. That sucks. We could do 2 things here. We could just say, okay, we'll just eat that and go to roll number 3. Or we could put more up there, or we could double it, or we could play odds. There's a lot of ways we could do it. We got the 8. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that come bet to 50. There's a bunch of things you could do there. All right, roll number 3. And there's the 6. Okay. Let's go in 35. See if we can repeat that. This will be roll number 4. Six. We did it. Look at us go. That was ideal. We're taken down now, so it doesn't matter. Now we're just rolling for the 7. 5th roll. 10. Okay. We're getting that 4 to pop up a lot. That's good. It's one of the things they're supposed to do here. Supposed to get a lot of 4s. Hey, we smacked our 8. I think that's roll number 6. Let's look at what we got. 1, 2, 3. So we're down $75, I think. Something like that. Let's get there. All right, so this is tricky. I'm glad this came up. Okay, so we're in our 7 range, right? So should we go to the pass line and just kind of run a... It does make sense to do that. So let's do that. Okay, because we do think we're supposed to roll a 7 here within a couple shots. So let's start smaller than 25. Let's start at 15. All right, we do think we have a 7 coming. I believe this is roll number 7. And there's our 7 right there. Lay the 8. Yeah, that was a good plan too. Rolled our 7. Exactly. All right, so that would all start over. Even though it's the same shooter, we rolled a 7. So we would be ready to go again for our 4 shots. For our illustrious dice control. And there's the hard 6. It's odd one to get. I guess not, it's on the bottom, right? So that's actually a normal one to get. Whoever said the lay bets is brilliant. Makes total sense. But if you were shooting, you'd have had to put a line bet, so you'd have to do both probably. Roll number 2, here we come. And a long roll out 3. Dang, that's twice it's done that test in that cone. Quit beating us up. Roll number 4. Oh, ouch. Bing. That was roll number 4. So now we're in that same situation. We could lay the 10, maybe the 4. Let's do one of those. We're still gonna have to have a line bet. Let's lay for 200 on the 4. Sure. I've never really done this, so it's a brilliant idea. Do you think the 7's coming? Smack. Ouch. That was brutal. So now we're gonna we got this going now. This has got to keep going. 450. Let's go to 500. 500 light. I mean, that's only the 5th shot. Or is that the 6th shot? That's either the 5th or the 6th shot. So, I mean, I'm still in the range. I'm just repeating numbers. And there's the 7. So, I mean, it stayed true to what it was supposed to do. It just repeated numbers. And I don't know how to... adjusting for that's a little bit more difficult. This is going to win 250. 500 is going to win 250. And that is going to be $12 VIG. All right. So it looks like we are down 300. No big deal. 11s and repeaters. But obviously, guys, there's things you can do to mitigate that. You could be hedging out the 11. There's all kinds of stuff you can do for that. I'm mostly just showing that my 4-2-4-2 set is very, very consistent to that random roll probability, which lends me to believe that I'm a crappy dice controller. All right, here we go. It did it again. Okay, we're going to just have to start laying this odds because it keeps smacking that. All right, let's go to 120 odds. That was just roll number 2. We keep hitting that 3 on that second roll. That's really odd. We might lose right here because this should be the... Oh, there's the 7. But that should be the most likely number I get is the 6, I would say. Hold on now. Charlie, get over here. My dog's going crazy. Get in here. Lay down. Sorry guys, had to get on my dog's ass. He was acting crazy. I don't know what this chip was, so we'll just... Alright, so this is what we're going to get paid. 120. It's going to win 100. It's going to win 100. Very consistent. Very, very consistent to that average shooter number. Here we go. Oh, a come out 7. That's unique. Let's martingale it to 200. Eight. 628. And again, I'm not really showing the strategy as much as I'm trying to show that this happens. This is repeated process for me, where this 4-2-4-2 set rolls a very short amount of rolls for me. All right, so this is going to be roll number 2 because our first roll was a 7 on this shooter, so that doesn't count. Here we go. 639. And again, because we're hitting repeaters, I'm not saying that I won't make repeaters or nothing like that. It very well may. What I'm trying to say is that I have a really hard time getting past 5 rolls. This is roll number 3. And there's another repeater on that 8. I'm getting beat up on that repeater. I do have a remedy for that. It's going to be roll number 4, so we're going to have to go, we're going to go 300 because we lost 100, then 200. And we go 300. This is a little dangerous because this is getting into our range. Oh, we got a come out winner. No way. What do you know? That's $300 winner. Just got everything back we lost. Now, this is roll 5 though. So, we're going to do the lay bet thing again. Let's lay the 4. Let's go only 100 this time because we're not getting crushed on this shot. All right. Well, of course. Let's go to $20. There's a 3, so I mean I couldn't make that up. That's the 6th roll, right? $25. And there's our 7 on the 7th roll. Okay, pretty consistent. Okay, we're gonna owe $2. Let's get 3 back. Next shooter. 4-2, 4-2. We've been hitting a lot of our points. Had some 11s, had a 7. We had one good come out winner. And there's a 6. That's the exact one we're supposed to hit. 4-2, 4-2. All right. So maybe we'll have some runs here that don't hit no repeaters. We'll see. Maybe do, maybe we don't. We've rolled a 3 almost every time we put money in the come. That's tricky. Here we go. Roll number 2 is a 4. It was almost a 3. We're going to drop $1 for 50. Rack that. Okay. Roll number 3. Six, of course, we hit that 6. I'm not going to dodge that 6 very often, I don't think. It might be, if you were playing this, that might be one you want to, you know, avoid or whatever, or say no to. If we would have said no, we would have got the 4, you know. But again, guys, this is all based upon my personal shot, my personal stuff. This is no one else's shot but my own. There's a 6, 4, 10. Okay, that was our 5th roll. I'm going to pull all these down. It wasn't working. I guess I should have been working because otherwise I was just pulling them down anyway, right? All right, so on this 10, we're going to just load it up. Let's say it was 3x, so we'll be able to go to 600. We'll just go to 400. If our average stays true, we shouldn't have much worry here. All right, this is the 5th roll. There's aces. We needed that on the come out. This would be roll number 6. Okay, there's an 8. And guys, I'm telling you, these shots look nearly identical. Yeah, I mean, I could do anything else. That's the way I did the video today. And there's aces again. So we're on the 8th roll, or that was the 8th roll. One of the two, I'm not sure. This is a good roll. Someone's making some money. we're just sticking to our average. This one's going a little over, so this is kind of leveling out the 0.7 out we saw. And there's the 7. So that one will win a little over. Some of them will go a little under. All right, what did we have? 400. Just gonna make 200. Looks like we have all our money in our rack and we are in the lead by doing nothing more than playing our average and attacking our average. That's all we're doing. Nothing else. I mean, we're putting bets out there, but we're basing the bets on our average. Hey, there's a come out winner. Bam! That does count as a roll. That's roll number 1. As long as it's not a 7, it counts. You reset after every set. Roll number 2 is a 7. All right, so we just had a long roll, then we just had a 2 roller. I mean, so it's averaging out around that 4 or 5-ish. That 4 or 5-ish spot is where it averages out. And if you stick to it, most likely you're going to win. Now you might have to make some plays. You know, you might have to attack a little bit. There's a 6. So we're probably not going to miss the 6. I mean, we haven't yet, I don't think. So we probably won't miss it this time either. Whoa, come back here. Let's do the come again. So that is roll. This will be roll number 2. 2, 2, 2. What do we got? Let's see what we can do. 12. All right. So that's another come bet loser. I don't know how many that is. That's a lot. Roll number 3 is the 6. Of course it is. So, I mean, guys, obviously there's some adjustments we can make here. All right, so I'm going to turn my bets on for this one. This may not be a great idea, but I'm gonna, because this is the 4th roll. I'm going to have faith that it'll go past 4 here. We'll see. Here we go. 12. It went past. It didn't do nothing for me. All right, so I'm going to take them down. Stick to the strategy. Play the pass line. Oh, we got 50 out there, huh? So we need to make a lay bet. Let's lay the 4 for, let's lay it for 200. Or maybe we should lay the 10, huh? Probably a better idea to lay the 10. Here we go. Again, guys, I'm mostly just showing, oh, wow. I said, no, let's switch it over to the 10 and got hit. All right. I'm just trying to show how consistent. I don't know what that lay is. I think it's 600. We'll just lay it. How consistent I roll 7s with this. That's all I'm trying to do. See what we get. 5. I think that's the 6th roll there. I think. It's either the 6th or the 7th. Yo! So we just had one go really short, and then we're going to have one a little longer. But they all, when you average it out, it averages out to be between 4 and 5. Hey, we got our 6. We won something. $50. Let's put that in the come. That way we can match that. Even though we have all that money out there. Here we go. Oh! Every time we go in this stupid come. I could be wrong here. We could go on this big long monster roll. Because every now and then I do have one with this. Huge majority of the time it stays around 5, 4, 5. There's the 6 again. And I have an idea of part of the problem, and I'll explain that here in a minute. 7 out. I'll explain that in a minute, why I think part of the problem is. So that is 700. It's going to win 350. So it's going to be $17. We'll put 27 in and get 50 or 10 back. All right, so I'm going to explain what I think part of the problem is really quick. And it is the hardware set itself. And I'll tell you why I think that is. Okay, so 4242. All right. Every hardware set has an extra set of 7s on it, because when you put them like this, that means you got 2 7s on each number that are on access throws. For as far as dice control is concerned, from a traditional standpoint, you want to throw the dice on axis most of the time. Except for with this set, you're trying to get 1 to go off axis, and you won't throw a 7. Well, the problem is that's hard to do when you're training yourself on all the other times to throw them on axis. So I think that's why you get more 7s out of the hardware set. And I don't think I'm alone here in this. I think other people do too. But that's kind of some of the reasoning behind it. Because when I use other sets, my average is closer to 8 or 9. Any set that's not hardware style. So, again, I think that's part of the reason why it happens, why it's a little under the average on, that you should normally be getting. There's a 516. But anyways, that's just my opinion on that, guys. Again, I've never ever claimed to be a good dice controller. I do claim that I'm pretty good at missing the 10 because I've put tons and tons of hours into work on that. But as far as like natural, normal, traditional pendulum swing dice control goes, I'm not very good at it. That was out of the table. Again, guys, we did have to make some adjustments here because we've been hitting points and losing some come-outs. But we've still been sticking to the main part of what we're doing, which is believing that we're going to roll. My favorite set for missing the 10 from a traditional throw or from my own stuff, because I like the knuckleball, the 6-4 knuckleball the best. I also use the 2-3-3-2 from a traditional style of throw. This is roll number 2. And second roll. So we just had a long roll. Now we just had, that was roll number 3, huh? Now we just had a short roll. So I bet if you average them together, they come right at about 5. And I mean, the process repeats itself, guys. Over and over and over and over. I've put a ton of time into this specific set when I was first thinking I was going to be able to control dice. And I realized I'm not. But every time. So let's see where we ended up. We did obviously have to take some risks. I'll call them risks. Will there be a forced stimulus? I mean, yeah, probably. Six. So we're up $96. After all that craziness, losing come outs, all that, we're still up $96. Not bad. I get a lot of 7s out of the 2-3-3-2 also, because it's essentially a hardware set. Well, you see the table. My table's only 6 feet long. It's not quite 4 feet wide. And then as a station down on the other end, I don't have one because I don't throw dice like that. I don't lean over when I throw dice. I stand up so that I don't have any reason to, like, I don't lean on the table when I throw dice. I stand all the way up and I throw them. All right, so I think I've shown this enough now. I showed it live. That way people didn't think because I have sometimes guys will tell me that, you know, you probably recorded that 10 times. Guys, I never do that. I record once and that's it. I don't even edit videos. I've never edited a video ever. I don't even know how to do it. But yeah, I don't lean over the table. I know a lot of people get that base and like the tripod thing that I can't remember which dice setting group talks about your 3 points and all that. And all that stuff works, guys. I just don't do it. It is time consuming, but guys, believe it or not, the money is obviously the first factor, because anyone that says it isn't is lying if they're making money on it. The second factor is that I like to give, if any information I ever give out, whether good or bad, saves someone from losing some money at the casino, I'm happy. That's good enough for me. If they win some money with stuff that I say, I'm happy too. You still had to make those bets yourself, so you're the one winning that money. But I do appreciate all the guys that, you know, give me credit for all that and everything and say, you know, they appreciate the information. Guys, all my information comes from two things. It comes from two things. One, first and foremost, losing a lot of money playing craps. That's the first way I've learned. The second way is that I put the effort in. I put the time in at home on practice. I go through the math of the game. And every time something new comes out in the game, I go through that math and I see what angles and I see how I can attack it. And where can I get an angle on the game? I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate all you guys. You guys are great. Trust me, I appreciate you way more than you appreciate me, because every month Google sends me a check for you guys watching my stuff. So I mean, I super appreciate that. Yeah. I'll never charge for my content. That's not a thing for me. And I don't have any issue with the people that do it. That's their game. But I just won't. So that's all. You know, we're all different, all of us guys, and every guy out there making videos, guys, they have good information. Even the ones that people tend to not like, there's still good information on their videos. Maybe not all of them, but there's some. Yeah. Again, all that stuff though. Hang with the cool kids. Yeah. At Tunica, there's $20,000 limit tables and 100x odds if you're into odds. Play 100x odds. So I've never actually seen anyone do it though, because their table minimums where there's 100x odds. They're like $25 or $50 minimums. So you got to have like a huge pile of money to be playing it. I've never actually seen anyone do 100x odds in live. Now on YouTube, I saw Road Gambler do it. So he was playing a $5 table and I saw him put 500 odds on it. So that was pretty cool. But okay, so I want to do something really quick, and obviously it's going to be a really short run. So it's not going to be really indicative, but we saw what the 4-2-4-2 I get. All right. So I'm going to shoot the 1-3-1-5. Okay. This is a dice that I used to use when I thought I was a good controller. I haven't used it for a while. But this, I used to average between 9, 8, 9, 10 rolls with this pretty consistently. So let's make some bets like we were good. Let's make some bets like we were actually good at what we're doing here. And let's make a line bet, pass line, right? Because we're going to roll good numbers and we're going to turn our bets on. Because I should, you know, the average between 8, 9 rolls, somewhere in there. So I'm going to shoot each one of these pressing, half presses, until I get to 7 rolls. So let's see what happens. We're going to press till we get to 7. Everything's on. And again, guys, short run, so if it goes good, not really much in it. If it goes bad, not really much either. But let's see, okay? Come out 9. Okay. It's going to win 35. I'm going to move that to odds, because that's what you're supposed to do in these cases, make it 30. And we're going to half press that up. Roll number 1. There's the 8. That's roll number 2. $35. All right, let's make that into red chips. 4 and give me 5 on white. Roll number 2. 1-3-1-5. And there's the 8 right back. 35. It's I lost what roll I'm on, guys. One, 2, 3, 4. So we're on our 5th roll, I believe. 1-3-1-5. 5th roll. We got the 5. Okay, so that's going to be 56. Roll number 6. Remember, at roll number 7, we're going to regress down. There's an 11. Okay. I don't know what this dollar's doing out here. They don't count. It's going to be our last roll. Here we go. Oh. 9 hit our point. Okay, so 40 is going to pay 60. We're going to regress back down to the base model. Because we should have made more than 160. And this is the one I used to shoot when I thought I was good. So we'll see if we can, how far we can get. 1-3-1-5 before a 7. We're still working. My normal average, like I said, was 8, 9, 10-ish. There's the 9 again. Oops. 35. I'm going to make the odds out there right. Here we go. And there's aces. Okay, so right now would be like kind of the end of my average normally. So let's see how far I can go. And then we'll do it again. Maybe we'll do it 3 or 4 times. And there's aces again. I should get some aces with this since the aces are on top of the dice. Should be coming up on aces sometimes. Okay, I think that was the 11th roll. Right there, $35 winner. Right now, the dice controllers are going, you should just do this. And there's the 6. And I don't know if this is because that I can more consistently do this way because of the less 7s. I don't know, but I just came to that conclusion that I thought that was part of the problem. Here's a long rollout hard 8. $35. So I'm well past the average now. I believe that was my 12th roll. But believe me, guys, if I could have done this consistently, I would play this way. But I can't. There's a 10. It was like a perfect roll. They just died right there. Drop $1 for 50. And there's the 5. I believe that, and there's the 8. I believe that Mike Arndt was the one that put me up on this dice set, and 7. So that was like 15 rolls. I would say somewhere right in there, right? 15-ish. All right, let's see if we can do it again. Everything's working. 1, 3, 1, 5. All right, you guys think I'll be able to get to 9 again? 9 is the goal. 5. 35. We're going to full press. That's shot number 1. Shot number 2 is a 9. $35. Shot number 3 is a 9. Shot number 4 is our point of 5. 15, 45, still working, still working. And there's the 6 for 70. What am I at, y'all? Do y'all know? Is that roll 7, roll 8? Somewhere in there, right? Does anyone know what roll I'm at? I think I'm at roll 8. 7, okay. Let's see if we can get there. There's the 10. 45. It's going to win 90. It's going to be a $2 big. One more roll and we'll met our average. These were power presses. Can we get one more? 5. $105 winner. We made our goal. 9 rolls. All right, let's see how far we go. There's the 8. And I know, guys, I know this is a very short run here, but I know you guys can see the difference between when I shoot that hardway set. Trade that in for 100. That hardway set is very consistent for me as going out. This one seems to be a little better. Guys, the rolls look the same coming out of my hand. They're flying the same. And there's the 7. So right at the average. There you go. I appreciate you for stopping by. All right, so that's our third one. All right, that's our second one. Let's go to our third one. See if we can do it again. All right. Can we do it again? 3 in a row. If I can get to 9 rolls 3 times in a row, does that mean I'm controlling the dice some? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it does. Because I'm directly trying to do something specific and it's happening. I would say there's a semblance of control there. No, I have not tried to use no yo set. I actually have never even heard of that. I understand what the yo set would be, but I've never heard it called that. Here we go. Let's see if we can get to 9 rolls. We have a come out 9. 9. I think all of our come outs have been 9, right? Maybe not. 35. Put that in odds. Bump that 6. I'm going to mark the rolls this time. Roll number 1. See if I can do it. Roll number 2 is a 5. 35. Roll number 3. Here we go. is an 8. $70 winner. Roll number 4. Oh, believe it or not, guys, when I shot that dice, I was like, that's too long. Right through my head, and it did. It landed like right there. But is that why I rolled a 7? Probably not. But 2 out of 3. Not bad. I'm sure we've made money. Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Big Mill? All right, so out of the 2 runs, the 2 strategies, let's see where we ended up. We started with 1,000. Obviously, we made money. Let's get 100 for that stack of red. 100 for that stack of green. This is 500. $5. There's our initial buy-in. 500, 25, 529. Oh, we got more. 559. Lay the 5. The whole thing, lay the 5. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I agree. You need a pretty good defeat on the deviation. That's true. I totally agree with that. All right, we're laying the 5. We would have to have a line bet to be able to shoot at this. So we're going to put that in the line. 6, 5, 5, 6. Okay. No, I'm not familiar with him. I don't know a lot about Baccarat. Here we go. Hard 4. The point's already right on it. Here we go. Hey, we got the 11 out of the 11 set. Second roll. The 11 out of the 11 set. Relatively certain that's supposed to happen. Do it again. There's the 8. Got part of it. Yeah, let's see it. Six. We're able to get the 5 to come up pretty good so far. Let's see if that holds true. There's the 4. That's the point. 3 and a 1. I don't really know what we won. I'm not worried about that. Four, 2, 6. Okay. There's the 10. I think I need to make one little adjustment in the throw here. I think I need to land them a little short for this to be more effective. Oh, 5-3. I think I need to keep them a little shorter. Because it's a 5-6, 6-5, or 6. I need the dice to be able to move. There's the 6, made our point again. That's it. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we're doing dice control stuff. Did I lose? Oh, I lost. 415. Oh, man. The wife is going to be pissed. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. CDU, Crafts Down Under, Mr. Andrew. I do agree with the lower you throw, the less action. There's another 11. That's 2 in about 12 rolls. That's really, really good. No, someone told me to lay the 5, so I laid it with all the profits. I mean, I haven't rolled a 7. It's just like 15 rolls or something. Oh, and there's our ugly. But out of that, the 11 set, I got 2 11s before 15 rolls, I would say. So that's pretty good. Yeah, you say it comes, right? Now, what I was showing, Rick, I don't know how much of it you watched, but what I was showing is that when I throw the 4-2, 4-2, and I made a video on it, hard time getting past 5, 6, 7 rolls. And so I play a strategy based on that. Now that went up and down on the live. We still ended up. I had to make some big lay bets, but you know, so that's kind of what we were doing. And yeah, that's why you got to play those on pitch counts, on profit counts. If you're going to play the anything but strategies, it needs to have a cap. You need to cap everything. You don't want to just keep testing the probability. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. Appreciate you. It is very cheap. That's right. When you calculate it all together, it's all basically the same. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I got to go to bed because I got to work in the morning, and you know how that is. I'm trying to quit doing that. Anyways, y'all have a great day.